ocean. If you turn around, you'll never leave the ground. It's burning in our eyes, we'll light it up like fire. We don't need a light, we're blind in the night, dreaming in slow motion, deeper than the ocean. If you turn around, you'll never leave the ground. It's burning in our eyes, we'll light it up like fireflies. It's burning in our eyes, we'll light it up like fireflies. The night, dreaming in slow motion, deeper than the ocean. If you turn around, you'll never leave the ground. It's burning in our eyes, we'll light it up like fire. We don't need a light, we're blind in the night, dreaming in slow motion, deeper than the ocean. If you turn around, you'll never leave the ground. It's burning in our eyes, we'll light it up like fireflies. It's burning in our eyes, we'll light it up like fireflies.
Hello, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? All right, tonight we're still looking at Forgotten Whispers channel. As you see up on the screen, I got trigger and graphic warning tonight because I will be showing the crime half of what she does, and a lot of it some of it I'm trying to get the ones that ain't so graphic and triggering, but you know how the news goes. They like to show whatever. So that's what we're going to start with tonight with her. If you want, I have the link pinned. If you want to come up and chat or whatever while we're watching, you're more than welcome to. And I have good news. We are actually all the way to February for spotlights. So it is definitely going to be busy. So we got up till February of spotlighting people. It's awesome. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go in here and get... Okay, we have one here. It's called Border Patrol Agent Kills that four women. And it's a while ago. It's 11 or 13 months ago. But this is a taste of what Forgotten Whispers does. We're going to show her videos for an hour, and then the next hour, we're just going to sit back, chill, and talk about whatever then. That way I don't bore everybody too much. Yep, it is awesome. So let me pull this up, and we'll get started, guys. Okay, back into here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Share. Make sure. Like again, I do have it up on the screen. So be prepared.
Juan David Ortiz was a member of the United States Border Patrol for 10 years, where he worked as an intelligence operator. Juan and his wife had 3 children. He earned a bachelor's degree degree from American Military University and a master's degree from St. Mary's University in Texas. Juan David Ortiz appeared to be living a typical suburban life where rows of new homes got to know their new neighbors in a Laredo, Texas subdivision. Laredo, Texas, located in South Texas near the Mexico border, is a city full of rich history. Headlines in late 2018 would put the citizens of Laredo on edge. In September 2018, U.S. Border Patrol agent Juan David Ortiz was accused of killing 4 women, all sex workers. Juan David Ortiz, 35-year-old, is now charged with murder in the killings of 4 women.
And this is why we are fighting with Border Patrol, because of how they
Melissa
act.
Ramirez. Her body was discovered on the side of a secluded Laredo road. She was shot in the head. She was 29 years old. Claudine and Luera. Left on the side of a Laredo, Texas highway. She was shot in the head. She was 29 years old. Humberto Ortiz. Her body was found near Interstate 35 in South Texas. She was shot in the head. She was 28 years old. Griselda Alicia Hernandez Cantu. Her body was found on September 15, 2018, just after 1 a.m. on Interstate 35, near mile marker 21. She was shot in the head. She was 35 years old. The 12-day killing spree Ortiz took on ended by the bravery and courage of what would have been his next victim. Allegedly abducted by Juan David Ortiz, a Border Patrol agent and accused serial killer, Erica P., 26, was determined to save her own life. Using her smarts, Erica was able to get away from Ortiz and contact authorities. Erica was able to escape from the Border Patrol agent who murdered 4 of her friends, has told how she got away from him after getting a bad vibe from him when she mentioned one of his victims. When they got to a gas station, she flagged down a state trooper after arguing with Ortiz in his white Dodge. Erica managed to flee Ortiz's truck. Half naked, she ran to the officers parked across the parking lot. Erica was to be Ortiz's 3rd victim. She was kidnapped after Melissa Ramirez was
He's
killed.
really a sick puppy.
Ortiz fled, and over the course of the next 2 hours, he killed Humberto Ortiz, 28, and Griselda Alicia Cantu, 35, before being arrested after running on foot to a hotel. Victims' families were notified of their loved ones' brutal and senseless murders one by one. Citizens of Laredo have banded together to demand justice for these 4 beautiful women taken from them by the hand of a monster. It has been 4 years since Ortiz took his first victim, and then his next 3 in the 11 days after. He has since been charged with capital murder in these 4 tragic killings. Ortiz seemed to have picked his victims simply because they were prostitutes. Ortiz is being held on a $2 million bond. He faces his first trial day on Monday, November 28th. Subscribe to Forgotten Whispers and turn on notifications to stay up to date on the Ortiz trial.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Yeah, I saw that person. I was like, damn. So that's probably, it's like I said, that was 13 months ago. So I think, I'm not sure if it's recent, he's going to be up recent, but as I said, check in her channel. This is what half of the stuff she did. I am not going to show, I'm going to try not to show anything with the kids because I'm sorry, I can't do that. I mean, I love kids and everything, but that That's my trigger point. Okay. Let's see. I have it marked here which ones we're going to do. Okay, this one here is from 11 months ago. It's called Tara Calico, missing over 30 years. So we'll check in with this one. Pause it. Go into StreamYard. Hit the thing. Yeah, exactly. There's probably more that nobody knows about with that guy. He was a really sick puppy. And that's just being nice. I'm watching my words on YouTube here. Okay, let's get to this other one. The Calico. It's like I said, this is what happened, what Forgotten Whisper shows. And she does talk about it. She does not put anything up there that is not, she doesn't put no misinformation up there. She puts all the truth out there. She does not steer nobody wrong. She won't put up anything that's, not relevant. Okay, here we go.
Tara Calico was born February 28, 1969 in small town Belen, New Mexico. A pretty little town, with little or no crime. Tara was well loved, and she was very close with family and friends. On September 20th, 1998, Tara Calico decided to go for her daily bike ride. Her mother, Patty, who usually joined Tara, had expressed a feeling of someone following her, so she decided not to go that day. Tara rode her mother's bike that day as her own was damaged. She was last seen riding along Highway 47 in Valencia County at approximately 11:45 in the morning. Tara had her yellow Sony Walkman with her on her ride that morning. Tara disappeared that day. She was never seen again.
This wasn't a town where there was crime. Something had to have happened.
Tara's stepsister, Michelle Dole, said on that first day, she was sure Tara would be found. When Tara didn't return, her family knew something was wrong. A search was immediately organized for her.
Boy, she's gonna be in trouble when she gets home because, man, look at all this happening. But it wasn't until I went out with her friends and her boyfriend on the search, and it got real. It was cold. It was getting dark. There's a storm coming in.
Tara was nowhere to be found. Several witnesses recall seeing her on her bike. 5 of those witnesses saw an old, light-colored, probably Ford pickup truck with a camper following Tara at various points along N47. Without many other clues, Tara's disappearance started to go cold. Then, on June 15th,
I'm sorry. This girl reminds me of the case back, Nuckins, back in Pennsylvania, where where Courtney's missing. This almost reminds me of Courtney. Yes, I know. I apologize. I apologize, guys. I try to keep it quiet or keep my side off just to make sure there ain't no echo. But that's what this case is remind me of that. Now, this is 30 years. I mean, this is, 30 years that this girl's been missing. With Courtney, she's been missing for a couple years. So that's why I brought this one up.
1989, nearly 9 months after Tara Calico's disappearance, and nearly 1,500 miles away, a frightening Polaroid picture was discovered in a convenience store parking lot in Port St. Joe, Florida. This frightening photo showed a teenage girl and a young boy lying on sheets and a pillow. Both have duct tape over their mouths and appear to be bound. Was this girl seen tied up in this picture Tara? Was she being held prisoner all this time? And who was the young boy beside her? Calico's mother felt certain that this was her daughter. The girl in the photograph had the same scar on her thigh as Tara did. The family of 9-year-old Michael Henley came forward to identify the young boy in the Polaroid. Michael had vanished in New Mexico in April 1988 while on a hunting trip with his father, and for a time, both families waited anxiously for news. In June 1990, Michael's family got their answers. His small remains were found just a few miles from the campsite where he was last seen. They were identified through dental records. The cause of death was believed to be hypothermia and foul play was ruled out. September 20, 2008, the 20th anniversary of Tara's disappearance. The Valencia County News Bulletin published an article stating that Rene Rivera, sheriff of Valencia County, knew what happened to Tara. Rivera states, he knows the names of the boys, now men that committed the crime. Rivera claimed that 2 local boys who were in a truck accidentally ran over Calico, and then 2 other men, possibly parents, assisted with helping the men hide Calico's body. A man, Henry Brown, gave an interview with Deputy Frank Mathola claiming he had heard some teen boys talking about hitting Calico with their truck, and then sexually assaulting and slaying her. He went on to explain the teens hid Calico's body in the bushes. 20 years after the initial Polaroid photo, the same local police department received 2 separate letters with pictures attached. The first was a girl's face with tape covering her mouth and light blue striped fabric behind her, similar to the pillow in the original Toyota van photograph. The second shows a woman bound in gauze and large black framed glasses with an unidentified male on an Amtrak train.
Now, this guy is sick. If she's really with him yet, and they have not found him, I'm hoping to God that you find this girl. This girl, I mean, you could just tell. I mean, this guy is putting her through hell. It's wow. And there's only like a couple of minutes left of this one, guys.
Sadly, Tara's family still have no answers. No arrests have been made despite the reports of those knowing who her assailants were. Let's hope one day her story has an answer for her families.
Yeah, that one was creepy. You never know. That's why I always say everybody needs to make sure they're around somebody, especially if they go out at night or whatever. Always have the buddy system. I don't care, if it's a pain in the ass, but at least you have somebody with you. Okay, next up, we are going to look at okay, let me see. Did I put it where I wanted it? Come on, go back in there. Okay, there we go. This is 1 year ago. Does anybody want to rewatch the Idaho University slang? That's over a year ago. I had that much down. Hi, Dragon. How you doing, sweetheart? ahead. That's what's on my list next. Like I said, graphic. I'm trying to keep the small kids out of it out of respect until their cases are closed. All right, we're going to pull this one up. Get that there. Go there. Oh, not yet. Not until I get it up on the screen. Okay. Share. At least I'm doing better tonight. All right. Here's the next one. And we got to make it larger. There we go. Back in screen. Here we go, guys.
At this time, I would like to introduce the University of Idaho President, Scott Green.
Thank you, Chief Fry. I'm Scott Green, President of the University of Idaho, and with me is Tori Lawrence. He's our Provost, and Blaine Eccles, our Dean of Students, will be available for questions after all this crime and the loss of these young lives is just simply beyond comprehension. While our small community is certainly not immune to such things, it's not a situation our close-knit campus is used to dealing with.
This is in Idaho again. This is my husband's home state. We got family over there too. So yeah, this is kind of scary of what this person did at the university.
And friends of Ethan, Kaylee, Zena, and Madison. Excuse me. Their loss has been devastating, and they were bright lights in our community and are deeply missed and remain in our thoughts and our prayers.
Good afternoon. My name is Kedrick Wills. I serve as the Director of the Idaho State Police. And as we have this discussion today, I'd like to express my appreciation for your attendance here, because it's important, vitally important, that we get the information that we have out to the public. Crime knows no boundaries, and these murders have shaken us to our very core. From the Idaho State Police's perspective, we provided detectives here from this area, as well as detectives from out of the area, state police detectives, as well as patrol resources and communication assistance as well, to provide for Chief Fry and his team. We want to do everything we can to make sure that this is done correctly and that the people that are responsible for this are brought to justice.
Everything I am showing tonight is credited to Forgotten Whispers. This is Forgotten Whispers week spotlight. So everything I'm showing her on her channel, it's her credits, not mine. Okay, so we're gonna check out the next one. Like I said, we'll do this till 9 o'clock, and then we'll have, our normal hangout and whatever else, and talk. If you want to talk about the videos, that's more than welcome, or if there's something new. Okay, so we got next. I love how Forgotten Whispers does her commentary when she does live. She does edit, but she edits it because of everybody doing the replay. Let's see. I think 10 months ago. I don't know if that's okay. We have an update with the Idaho killings of that. This is from 10 months ago. It's the arrest in the college slang hashtag true crime. So we got a follow up here that we can watch. Like I said, everything Forgotten Whispers puts up, she puts up that is true. She doesn't put up, she does not put up, she won't put anything up that isn't true. Let's put it that way. Okay. Well, that's what we're getting to them right now. We're doing the follow up here. I didn't realize there was a follow up, so we got a follow up behind it. All right, here we go, guys. Just gotta make that bigger. All right, everything in? Yep, everything's good. Here we go.
Authorities in Pennsylvania arrested a suspect in the killings of 4 University of Idaho students who were found stabbed to death in their beds more than a month ago.
Thank you for coming today. Last night, in conjunction with the Pennsylvania State Police, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, detectives arrested 28-year-old Brian Christopher Kohlberger in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania, on a warrant for murders of Ethan, Zana, Madison, and Kaylee. Kohlberger resides in Pullman, Washington, and is a graduate student at Washington State University. We've received over 19,000 tips, and we've conducted over 300 interviews. On the evening of November 12th, Kaylee and Madison arrived home at about 1:56 a.m. after visiting a local bar and street food vendor. Ethan and Zana were at the Sigma Chi house before arriving home around 1:45 a.m. The 2 surviving roommates had also been in the community but returned around 1 a.m. On the morning of November 13th, a 911 call was made at 11:58 a.m., reporting an unconscious person at the residence. Moscow police responded and found 2 victims on the 2nd floor and 2 victims on the 3rd floor. On November 17th, autopsies were conducted, and the Latah County coroner confirmed the identity of the 4 victims. The cause and manner of death was homicide by stabbing.
And this guy,
Kohlberger is a PhD student in
friendly.
the Department of Criminal Justice and Criminology at Washington State University. University police assisted Idaho law enforcement in executing search warrants at Kohlberger's home and office on campus. Reports state that DNA was a factor leading investigators to Brian Kohlberger, now a 4-time first-degree murder suspect. Arrest paperwork filed in Monroe County Court in Pennsylvania said Koberger was being held for extradition to Idaho on a warrant for 4 charges of first-degree murder. Koberger was arrested at his parents' home in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania. Was this research to him a sick kind of look into the thoughts and emotions of a criminal offense? He massacred 4 innocent lives to fucking research emotions? I believe he would have killed again if not caught. He is being held with no bond. Koberger was arraigned Friday morning in Pennsylvania, and he has a court hearing on extradition January 3rd.
Wow. Well, at least they caught him. At least they caught him. That that's too close to home to me, Nuckins. Finding him in Pennsylvania, that's close to home. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Here's another one she did of a missing person. The stalker of Dorothy Scott. Hashtag stalker. Hashtag kidnapper. And like I said, again, she doesn't put anything up that isn't relevant to what's going on. So here we go. We're going to do this one. Give me a second. Get it up on the thing. Yeah, really a sick freak. I mean, I'm glad we got channels like Forgotten Whispers and stuff that does cover this. There's other channels that do the same in crime. Later on, this month, we're gonna have headstones up. She does the same thing with crimes, but she does it, a different way. So, okay, let's get this one up here. Continue. Like I said, it's across the screen. Trigger and graphic warnings. So please be online with that. Okay, go back in here. Yeah. Here we go, guys.
Dorothy Scott was a 32-year-old single mother to a young 4-year-old son. She was a devout Christian. She did not smoke, do drugs, or drink, and she lived in beautiful Anaheim, California. With a population of almost 350,000, busy shopping centers, and gorgeous beaches, making it the most populous city in Orange County, Anaheim is also known for being the home of the Disneyland Resort. Dorothy had been receiving creepy and anonymous phone calls at work from a man who had reportedly been stalking her. He had professed his love for her and his intent to kill her. He had threatened to get her alone and cut her up into bits so no one would ever find her. Dorothy had once received a call from this creep who told her to look outside. When Dorothy did look outside, she saw a single dead red rose on the windshield of her car. This truly scared Dorothy, if nothing else had. Just a week before Dorothy disappeared, she started taking karate lessons and had considered getting a gun for protection. On May 28, 1980, Dorothy had gone to work for an evening staff meeting and one of her coworkers had been bitten by a spider, so she and another coworker took him to the hospital. It was around 9 p.m. While they were waiting for a prescription to be filled, Dorothy went to get her car to bring it around to meet them. Her car did approach them, but it sped away. Neither could see who was driving, as its headlights had blinded them. On May 29, around 4 a.m., Dorothy's car, a white 1973 Toyota station wagon, was found burning in an alley about 10 miles from the hospital. The first conclusion was that Dorothy's stalker had caught up to her. Neither she nor her supposed kidnapper were found. Sadly, this case went cold for 4 years after Dorothy disappeared. Even though her story was in the papers and on radios, little tips or clues were uncovered.
I am going to look to see if there is a update with this case. I'm going to look through Forgotten Whispers files or videos to see if there is an update with this. That's, wow. This world is changing as we know it. I mean, so many different things. It's scary.
About a week after Scott's disappearance, her parents received a phone call from an unidentified man who said, "I've got her," and hung up. The same man called almost every Wednesday afternoon and said either that he had Dorothy or had killed her. The calls lasted for years. In April 1984, the man called during the evening. Jacob Scott, Dorothy's father, answered and the call stopped. Just 4 months after this last tortuous call, a construction worker discovered dog and human bones side by side, about 30 feet from Santa Ana Canyon Road. The bones found were charred and it is suspected they had been there for only 2 years, but Dorothy had been missing for 4. A turquoise ring and a watch was also found. The watch had stopped at 12:30 a.m. It is believed that Dorothy was killed at that exact time. After the discovery of Dorothy's body in August of 1984, the calls started again. Police installed a voice recorder on their phone, but unfortunately they were unable to trace the calls, as the caller made his calls short. An unidentified man had also called the front desk at the Orange County Register after a story was published about the disappearance. The call was especially eerie. Police had reported that the man said, "I killed her. I killed Dorothy Scott. She was my love. I caught her cheating with another man. She denied ever having someone else, so I killed her." That call will haunt police and Dorothy's family always. Still today, her killer has never been found. Dorothy's case remains open.
Okay. That was like, wow. Okay. I gotta go back here. I'm still looking, see if there's an update with that one. And I don't see none. So apparently there's not any new updates with that one. Let's see here. Okay, here's one that's from 11 months ago. It's called A Tale of Horror, 7:24 km. So it's like I said, these are the one like some of the stuff she does in the crime side, with missing people, etc. So, and then tomorrow and Thursday, I'll do what she does on the YouTube Drama Street side. So, all right, let me get this up and we'll do this one. Forgotten Whispers. Hello, sis. Hugs. I'm just showing the crime part of, what you cover in the crime stuff. I'm going to do that up till 9 o'clock and then we're going to, have a chill out, talk about whatever. So that we don't get everybody bored. And I know, and try to clean out our pellets to, All right, let's hit this off. Oop. Did I share it? No, I didn't. Bad me. The link is pinned. If anybody wants to come up, they're more than welcome to. Here we go, guys.
At the age of 15, Roxanne Thyra disappeared in November 1994 from Prince George, British Columbia. Her body was found near Burns Lake, off of Highway 16. Age 16, Ramona Wilson was hitchhiking to a friend's home in Smithers, British Columbia. On June 11, 1994, her remains were found in April 1995, near the Smithers, BC airport, along Highway 16. Age 16, Delphine Nicol disappeared on June 14, 1990. She was hitchhiking between Smithers, British Columbia, and her home in Telkwa, British Columbia along Highway 16. Nicole Hoare was from Alberta and working in the Prince George, British Columbia, area as a tree planter. She was last seen hitchhiking from Prince George to Smithers. Nicole was 25 years old at the time of her disappearance on June 21, 2002 along Highway 16. Ayla Sarek Auger was 14 years old and a student at DP Todd Secondary School in Prince George, British Columbia. She was last seen by her family on February 2, 2006. Her body was found on February 10, 2006, in a ditch along Highway 16. Highway 16 is situated in a secluded stretch of the Yellowhead Highway, carving its way through northern British Columbia, stretching from Prince Rupert.
And they're not kidding. This highway is scary. Literally scary. I heard stories about this highway. It's not a fun highway.
On BC's coast to Prince George, BC's interior. Travel west from Terrace along Highway 16 and connect with Talden and Tsimshian cultures. This route takes you through the town of Smithers, glaciated valleys, and mountain ranges, to the edge of Canada's Pacific Northwest at the port town of Prince Rupert, a gateway to wilderness adventure. Hitchhiking became a popular way for people to travel Highway 16. You would often see young adults and teens with a thumb out. Until just a few years ago, there was inadequate public transportation along the remote corridor of BC's dense forest. Thumbing it was very common. During the late 1980s to the early 2000s, and still today, many young Aboriginal women in northern British Columbia have gone missing or were found murdered along the 724-kilometer length of Highway 16. This lonely corner of Canada's north is known today as the Highway of Tears. In 1981, about 40 Canadian RCMP attended a conference focused at investigating the rising reports of missing and murdered along the stretch of the secluded Northern Highway. The numbers are not quite known, and some disagree with one another, of how many cases there might be connected to the span of what has become a dangerous highway. Families and friends of missing and or murdered victims along Highway 16 have continually brought awareness to this puzzling possible serial killer tale, holding vigils, organizing walks like one that had over 500 participants walk the route from Prince Rupert to Prince George. Most victims are young women of Aboriginal culture. Aboriginal women and girls make up about 4% of the total female population of Canada, but very sadly, they make up 16% of all female homicides.
Wow. Wow. I know that the highway there, that is a dangerous highway. I've heard a lot of bad stories about that highway. Oh, man. Also, why I'm looking for the another one, please keep prayers to Whispers and her husband. Her husband had to go to a family member. Family member's not doing too good right now. So can you please keep, Forgotten Whispers and her hubby in your prayers for their family member that is not doing too good right at the moment. Okay, let's see here. Mm. Let's see. Okay, how about we do Lisa RP for Lisa Marie Presley? She has this posted from 10 months ago. And we all like Lisa Presley, so at least some that I know do. So we're going to watch that part. She is one of a kind. I'm loving the fact how she's doing this.
Thank you. It's been a while. I missed you. And I love you. I keep saying you're the only people that can bring me out of my house. I'm not kidding. And I love you back, and that's why I'm here. So today, he would have been 88 years old. It's hard to believe. And I think that he would be proud. I think this year has been an incredible year. I think the movie was incredible. And I'm very proud of it. I hope you guys are too. Yeah. So I really appreciate it. I was trying to think of what to say where I don't sound like I was planning on saying anything scripted. But it's just so moving how every year you come from all over the world, and it's moving to me and my family. And thank you.
Okay. I love what she does. I mean, I love how Whispers has her thing set up of what she covers. Okay. We'll get one more and then we'll change it over to open chat. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I don't want to do that one. Um, trying not to get the kids ones. I don't want the kids ones. Um, let's see. I'm trying to look for the one I had marked out. I'm looking on here. I think it's more towards the bottom. Oh, shoot. Okay, here's one that says trigger warning. Doris punishes great. And that's a child. Forgotten Whispers, is that when a child won? The Doris punches Grace. All right, Nuckins, no problem. I'm trying to get the ones without the kids in it. The heck? Okay. Stop that. Be good. Da, 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 da. I have a lot of good ones for the drama street side. Except for I won't cover one thing that's going on right now to date. I'm laying that between two describers or two content creators. Da, 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 da. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, if it is, I apologize, guys. Okay. I don't know if this has kids in it. If it does, I apologize. I'm not sure. I didn't get to watch this one this one yet. Okay. There. Here we go.
Darius, what's going on? You want to get your food? You want your food?
My phone? Her phone?
Yes. Toss me your phone. Why?
What?
I have a camera on this phone. Toss me the phone.
Well, let her say. Should I?
Grace, grab the phone and hand me the phone. Why? Grab the phone and hand me the phone. Why? Grab the phone and hand me the phone. Why can't you just record? It's for my stream. I'll be recording. It's fine. You're not even focusing on us. I'm gonna hold both. Please don't fucking worry about what I'm doing. Just hold me the fucking phone.
I love this.
Why can't he stream? What's the difference? He's going to stream, dumbass. Give me the fucking phone. I want to make sure I have the right angle for this. Give me the fucking phone. I want to make sure I have the right angle for this. Give me the fucking phone. Why are you so mad? Can you just hand me the fucking phone?
It's beautiful.
Holy fucking shit. Come here.
All right, come here.
Come here.
True love, guys.
All right, how does this shit work? All right, Grace. Cool, this works out. Grace, I want you to get on your knees. Grace, I want you to get on your knees.
Do you want your burger?
Can you just move the foot? I want that greasy, nasty.
I should have proposed to her now, Darius.
Yeah, I am.
Darius, do you have any weed to smoke?
I'll let you know about that later.
Are you gonna
Grace,
kick me?
Grace, get on your
Are you
knees.
gonna kick me?
Grace, get on your knees.
Get on your knees. I'm just an observer.
You're watching.
I'm watching it.
They are.
This is fine.
What the hell?
This works out perfect.
Darius, you're pretty cool.
Grace, come here. What are you worried about? Come here. Come here.
What?
Can you apologize?
I'm sorry. I told
You're sorry
you
for
I was
what?
sorry.
What are you sorry for?
No, I'm not sorry.
Oh,
I'm
I
not.
hate
What am I
when men
sorry
are
for?
trying
Getting you
to
food?
control him.
Grace, you don't need to act like an incompetent retard.
Getting
Grace,
me food? No.
Grace,
What am I
you,
sorry for? Tell me what I should apologize for.
Are you trolling right now?
Are you trolling right now?
Grace, what are you sorry for?
You guys
I
actually
already
make
said
a
I
cute
was sorry.
couple.
Grace, what did you do? Grace, what did you do to me?
That boy.
Huh?
Grace, what did you do to me?
Leave me alone.
Grace, I'm not fucking, I'm not trolling right now. What did you do to me?
My mom called the cops on me and I had to change plans. Am I
Grace,
supposed to say I'm sorry for that?
Grace, apologize for burning my shit.
I cashed out you $20 for that.
Grace.
I've gotten through my fucking weed up. Do you have any, Jared? You got weed, right?
Spicoli was talking about. Grace. Look in the camera right now.
Yes, thank
and
you.
say,
I said
Darius,
that's why I have it up tonight.
I'm sorry for burning your shit.
Grace, keep your zipper up.
Darius, you made $1,000 from me burning your shit.
Grace, are you ready?
Really?
Yeah.
Meg?
Yes, are you ready? Come
Where are
here.
you guys gonna sleep at?
Come here. Look at me. Are you ready?
Ben told me to
Are you
spend the
ready?
night with
Come
you.
here. Stop. You shouldn't even be fighting it. Stop.
Why? Why do I deserve
Oh, I
smack?
went by this
What does my
person. I'm
cat
gonna
say?
slap the crap
Your
out of
chat's
him.
saying that you
Thank you. Go on your chat,
Stop.
Darius.
say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for burning your clothes.
Ooh.
Idiot.
Ooh.
Like I said, trigger warning, guys.
All right. What's up? What's the vibe? You want to turn actually?
Weed?
Can you-
You smoke, right?
Spicoli, you can talk in a moment. Do you want to turn this shit off for a second so you can talk?
Let's
Not after that, no.
All right. I'm
After that?
gonna.
You wanna have a conversation after that?
Resist.
What are you so mad about?
Are you fucking trolling or are you doing a bit? What do you think I'm mad about, Grace?
The fact that my life is crazy.
I'm not
and
gonna play this all the way through because this is like really triggering me.
Do you think just because?
Were you drinking, son?
Do you think just because
Light up some weed.
you have a fucked up life that you can just like fuck other people around you and
Yep, exactly.
impose
That guy's
on other
ass.
people's lives?
Yes. Darius, you're not a virgin, right?
Grace, if you want me to pay the full amount to this hotel for you to have some fucking respect towards me, I will fucking do it.
I don't want you to. Careful, no, your ash is falling. Oh my god.
I can see. I have a lot of the man pain right now. Grace, my issue is that you burn my clothes. You constantly delayed my plans that I had for my own stream. You hindered my own cash flow. And now you're here. You were outside after I told you to just come over here. And you were just trolling.
Yeah, and for good. I wasn't trolling for good reason. You fucking hit me.
I just hit you now.
Yeah. So I was right.
So you're right to what? To
I was right.
to go get me a burger.
Always be friends with somebody
At a place
first.
I
Do
did not want a
not
burger from.
hook up.
I was right.
Do you think Spicoli changed the fact that you just got smacked in your face?
No.
Then what the fuck did Spicoli do just now?
You think I purposefully did this?
So you weren't right.
No, I just am glad.
I'm not even
someone
fucking.
else is
Why aren't you listening to me?
here. I'm listening.
You're not, because you keep arguing.
Okay, so I just have to agree with you. That's listening.
Pretty much. Because here's the thing, Grace.
He reminds me of my ex-husband.
No,
Get back on
no,
your
no. I'm
knees.
not doing that again. No.
You're not doing that again?
No, I'm not.
Your face matches your cheeks now. You're blushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now your face is actually red, so it's like.
What do you think Ben's gonna say when he sees that?
He's gonna say just another day. Just another day. That fuck.
All right, guys. That's enough. Yep. I am stopping it. Okay. That's enough of that. But that is some of the stuff that Forgotten Whispers does. And it's like I said, I love how she does her content and stuff. And she does alert people if there's something really bad or gross. She does let everybody know that there's trigger warning. So we're going to put our campfire on this half. And, if anybody wants to come up and talk or anything like that, more than welcome to. There we go. There we go. But yes, I mean, Forgotten Whispers, she does, it's like I said, she does a little bit of everything. It's like I said, she will not put anything up there that is going to be misleading. She won't put up. All she puts up is straight information and true content. Tomorrow and the next day, we'll do the drama side of her. The drama side of what she does. Because she does drama, drama YouTube. But it's like I said, there's 2 videos I will not show due to the fact I'm being respectful to the one, well, 2 content, but the other one can go kiss ass. But the current going around videos, I will not be putting up because there's so many people doing it. And I'm doing that out of respect because it's supposed to be between 2 people, not for the whole world. That's just my opinion. But yeah, and Forgotten Whispers, I think is she's gonna be live tonight at 11:10. So make sure you are subbed to her. I do have her link in my description. Make sure you go over and give her some love and share her link and hit that notification and everything. And hi to people in the bushes. If there's anybody in the bushes, come out and say hi or, sit back and watch. And everything I'm doing of showing channels, there is so much more with the Gray Star. Is there? Oh, maybe we'll do some more. Yes, you're more than welcome to come up, sissy. You take care of what's important first. You take care of your hubby if you're on the phone yet with him. He comes first. And it's like I said again, everybody, please keep them in your prayers. They have a family member that's not doing so good right now. So with a bunch of prayer warriors out there, let's help them out with the prayers. Oh, they're attacking it, huh? The ball? I haven't done that for years. I don't even think I could do it anymore. But everybody I am showing, I do have permission from. And, Hi. Hi, Vic. How you doing, hon? Long time no see. Miss ya. We are doing spotlights on different channels so we can help build their channels up, get them up in the algorithm. I do not take credit in anything I am doing. It is all to the channels I am spotlighting. They get the credit. Yeah, I know, Nuckins. Long time no see with Invictus. Long time no see. It's like I said, we are going to be pretty well booked until so far till February. And if there's anybody that wants to have their channel spotlighted, email me, let me know, and I will make sure I get you in. And let's see, and Victor says, yep, at Gen T, life's been kicking my butt, but I'm better now. That's good. That's good. Life's been kicking my ass too, Invictus. I know you haven't been around for a while. I'll let you know real quick what's going on with me. Um, the chronic back pains got worse. I got glaucoma and cataracts. I got to go for once I get notified, which I'm going to have to call this place up and find out what's going on. I have to have a implanted hearing aid because I'm losing hearing out of my left ear. My right ear is totally deaf. So I got to go and get that done whenever they decide to. Yeah, the glaucoma means I end up starting having diabetes, but I don't have to take any insulin or anything like that. What else? Thyroid problems, and I am having trouble swallowing. Yeah, and I lost a lot of weight too. So that's what's going on with me right now. So I've been just taking it day by day. And they also think I've been having silent seizures because I fall so much. So we'll find out. But I'm glad you're getting all better. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yep, positive vibes. Yep. I've just been taking it day by day, one step at a time. One step at a time. But as you see, I'm making a different change to my channel. And as you see, I'm trying this, doing something different. I figure the reactors and whatever else is doing their thing, I'll change it up and support channel, all channels I like and everything. And so what other people like, and spot them out, get their channels up in the thing. I love the way you found it. That would be kind of hard to mail all that over there to you, sis. Yes, it is. I mean, I took a year break from streaming. I had to. I had to like regroup and get out of the place I was starting to go to. I was really starting to go in a dark place. And then I was coming back. I met a whole bunch of great people, new channels, great people. And I figured this is my way of, giving back to them, supporting them more than going in the channels and supporting. I want to support them outside their channel and showing what they do and getting them up in the algorithm. It's like I said, I'm not taking no credit. This is to them. This is to all the channels that are going to be spotlighted. Oh, thank you, Invictus. You've been around for Victus. Are you still blue? Or did YouTube take away your blue? Yep, YouTube took away yours. Shame on YouTube. Okay, you're my standard mod. I got your wrench on, hun. YouTube took it away. I don't know why. YouTube did an update and screwed up all my mods. My super mods, my head mods are Forgotten Whispers, Flying Monkey, and Adjust Your Focus. Okay, Nuckins, take your time. So, welcome back. You're welcome. You've been with me since day one, sweetheart. You've been in this channel since day one. You'll always have a wrench in here, hon. Because I know you won't abuse it and all that. They came up with the wrench. Now, the wrenches are different now, Invictus, if you haven't noticed. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm letting people come in. I'm not banning nobody unless they get really ridiculous. Oh, I didn't know she passed away last year. So sorry, sweetheart. Big hugs to you. So sorry. Yep. Take care of yourself first. Don't worry about YouTube. But let me change the banner. We're not watching anything gross anymore. Okay, uncheck that. There we go. Now we're back. But they changed it up, the mod thing. Now, it's like I said, my channel, I still have it to where we're not banning unless you really, really have to. We're doing the first time out, second time out, and then third time out. Because it got 3 different timeout now. Different, you go 5 seconds or 10 seconds, something like that, and then 30. Then it goes for 24 hours. And it's like I said, if the person comes back in and still wants to be a butthead, then they will be banned. But I'm basically, if they want to come in and act like a fool, let them act like a fool as long as they don't get ridiculous. We'll just escort them out. We'll be nice and escort them right back out if we have to. Yeah, I know you've been great. You've always been great. Everybody I've had mod has always been good. There's a couple I took away that ain't good no more, but I'm not going to go into that. You're going to hear my small dog. She has a thing that's with her trach. There's nothing they can do about it. She ends up having a little bit hard time catching her breath. So if you hear me say it's okay, or if I mute right away, it means I'm trying to calm her down. They have no way of fixing it. It's a disease in the small dogs that ends up getting it. There's nothing I can do about that. Forgotten Whisper says she's going to come up on panel when she's done talking on the phone. So then if you want to ask, if anybody wants to ask her any questions, then you're more than welcome to. I know she ain't going to have a problem answering you. And I know she's going to talk about that other case I was showing. That I do know she's probably going to talk about a little bit. I couldn't find the other one for the Grace one, but she'll probably talk about that one. Yeah, well, I don't have Lizzie no more, Invictus. I don't know if you were around when Lizzie passed, but I don't have Lizzie no more. I still have Jack and Tabby. Tabby started becoming an indoor-outdoor cat, little stinker, because she found out how to go through the doggy door. And now, since it's getting cold out, now she wants to stay inside, so I'm happy about that. I get to see her every morning then, or sometime during the day. But yeah, my newer one is a Chihuahua named Sugar. I rescued her. She was in really, really bad shape, and I got her back to health. I have a big dog now. Her name is Star. She's a lab, pit terrier, and Great Dane mix. Yeah, I miss Lizzie like hell. But I'll tell you what, between Star and Sugar, they both act like, I swear to God, they act like Lizzie. They do everything the same. My older dog, actually, if she happens to see me fall, and she trained herself in this. I did not train her. She will come up behind me and make sure I fall on her and slide down on her. So she softens my fall if she sees the warning. I mean, falling. This one here, she alerts me if my sugar's getting low, or um, or she knows that I'm going to end up having a bad day. She will not leave my side, and she will lay on me and not let me up. And Star does the same way. Jack, he's getting older. He's got cataracts. He's got his hearing's going. He's not in pain or anything, so I'm letting him, do his thing until he starts showing me that he's in pain and stuff. As long as he's in pain, I'm letting him, let him do his thing. But we're gonna take a minute intermission. I gotta go potty quick. It gives everybody a chance to go potty and get their drinks, get their snacks, and whatever else. And we'll continue talking here. Just give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hope everybody's got their drinks, snacks, and everything, and pulling up a stump around the campfire here with the lake. We can go fishing if we want to. Once I get membership, because YouTube wants me to monetize, which I'm trying. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about making anything on here because I'm here to support, not trying to make anything. But I do want to get the memberships up. And I'm going to see if this, Ground Whispers will help me with like the little icons and stuff. Because I'm going to like do like little mushroom, or not mushroom, but marshmallows, chocolate, stuff like that. But I also got to talk to Ground Whispers, ask her how, how to set it up. Because I tried to last time and I didn't have, Didn't have no luck with that. Hey, Birdie P, welcome, 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 welcome in. If you weren't here to hear, I am doing a different change to my channel. I'm actually spotlighting channels that, get them up in the algorithm, and to the ones that have not yet seen that, the other channels, they can, go subscribe and everything. Okay. Here comes Sissy. Here's one Sissy. Hi, Nuckins.
Hi there, honey. How are you?
I'm doing day by day.
Hi, Birdie, honey.
Day by day. Yep. But that's what I'm doing. I'm spotlighting channels that, if anybody hasn't seen yet or anything like that.
I definitely need help with mine. My watch hours are down to
Yeah,
200
I'm
and
giving
something. I
back.
cannot. Oh my God.
We will get your wash hours up, Sissy.
Yeah,
I promise.
before they took them that one
Because you're
time,
up next
about
week.
a year ago, I was up to 2,100.
Nice.
Yeah, well, now I'm down to 200 and some.
No.
I'm
Well,
okay, Birdie.
we'll
I'm
get you worked
recovering.
back up.
I'm hurting a bit now. It's at that achy stage, and it's a bitch. I got a piece of good news when I went to the doctor
Oh, I know that.
yesterday.
Okay, what's good news, Sissy?
Well, it's healing really good. The bending, I still have to work on it, but I start therapy next week, and I didn't have to have stitches out; they were dissolvable. So I was so relieved.
Oh, good.
Yep.
It's like I said. I mean, stitches don't. I mean, every time I had stitches or stapled out, to me it felt good.
Oh, not me.
It
Every
didn't
time
hurt.
I've had them out, it hurt like a bitch. And I've had both staples and stitches.
Aw.
Well, the stitches, I'm starting to look like a Raggedy Ann doll.
That's like I said. I never. Everybody's different. Everybody's body's different. You are not no Raggedy Ann doll, sis. No way,
Raggedy
shape, or
old.
form.
There we go. I'm a raggedy old doll. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
I was just sitting here trying to crochet for a little bit, trying to get my excuse me, my mind off my leg, and nothing's working.
It'll be a little bit, like I said, day by day. Do they have it wrapped, or are you in cast yet?
Oh no, I had the wrapping and tape off the second day I was home. Like, they kept me overnight.
Oh,
I was
wow.
overnight there at the hospital. I came home that evening. Was it the next day or the next day I took the wrap and everything off? Yeah, because they want the air to get to it for it to scab.
Wow. Birdie
Oh God,
says
Birdie.
I had to take my own stitches out once, 5 in my leg, and I was healing so slow. I waited on an extra week and took them out myself. Calf
on her calf.
and
Oh,
it
jeez.
was open back up. Oh, damn.
Yeah, part of mine on my knee opened up, and I sent. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, honey.
They didn't stitch it right, Birdie, if it reopened up like that.
Well, mine opened up. I even sent a picture of the dragon, and she showed, forget what she said. It was her aunt or something that was in the, like the nursing field, and she said, "That's not right. Tell her to get to the ER." I mean, I just. Couldn't even make it to my truck, let alone go to the ER. But it healed up nice.
Yeah, as long as it healed up nice.
Yeah, like I said, that next day I got in the shower and sat in my shower chair and just let the warm water run over it as I showered and did my hair. And all said, okay, it's too hot. You cannot want under the blanket. No, stop it.
Yeah.
We got rain and we got ice here tonight, Jen.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Now I talked to I talked to JK today, and she said it was rain down her way.
Yeah, we got rain, and then I didn't know. I knew it was raining. Yeah, I can only hear it when I go over to the bathroom, but I heard it hit the roof, but it sounded funny, so we must have been getting some sleet.
Oh boy. Not here. We had what was it? Not last night. The night before we had an hour and a half to 2 hour thunderstorm. And then yesterday was rain, and tonight's just cold as heck.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be tonight, but
we don't get much much of the snow or ice unless it's unless the jet stream is like over top of us.
yeah, it was saying 41 degrees earlier, but I'm not seeing it now.
Mostly it stays pretty decent. And mostly it's pretty decent.
Yeah.
3 years ago they had when we moved down here, they had ice storm that bad it literally froze the water through almost all Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody had water for at least, what was it, about 2.5, 3 weeks.
Jeez. It's a long time we go without water, especially when we got pets.
Oh man, that was a fight and a half, with the stores getting the water and stuff for the animals.
Yep.
But that's the last time we had anything like that.
Luckily, right up the road from me, I can go up and there's water that comes out of the mountain, good spring water. Oh my God. I could just stay there all day on a hot day and just drink bottles of it. It's that good.
Oh, wow. But did you get my photograph of what I was talking about last night?
Yeah, I have to put it on the computer so I can see it, honey, because I can't blow it up enough on the phone to see it. So I didn't get a chance to. I was so sore when I came home. That's Dragon. I felt bad. Dragon even called. I didn't notice it till later. But I was so sore because it takes an hour and a half to get to the doctor. And in that car ride on the way there and back and, walking into the dark, I was so sore when I came home. I took some meds and I was out.
Oh, I bet.
That's why I missed your live stream as well last night.
That's okay. Health first.
I was so first. Out of it. I had major back surgery too when I had those 5 herniated discs. And I'll tell you what, my healing wasn't even nearly as bad as this knee is. The knee is worse. I was told that. I was like, no way, the back has to be worse. They were right.
Yeah, it's because your ligaments have to constantly be moving.
Well, it's not only that, it's when they showed me this thing that they put on in my knee, like under they had to shave off a lot of my kneecap because there was a lot of arthritis. So they shaved whatever they could off. And then he put this mechanical thing in. It actually looks like a set of brake pads with a ball in it, for the,
I
to
was gonna say,
rotate.
did they use or did they replace like the knee?
Well,
Right.
I have a partial
It's like
kneecap
a
still
metal.
there.
It's like metal for your knee.
Yeah, it's metal and plastic is exactly what it is. It's metal and plastic.
Yeah, my grandmother had that. And you know what they had the nerve to do when they when the when my grandmother passed? My uncle was sick. My uncle asked for my grandmother's replacement kneecap. He wanted to hold on to it.
Oh God, really?
And I looked at him. I was like, "Ew!" And then I seen what they had it. I was like, "Oh God, they put that in in your body now."
Yeah, I have my mom's ashes. That's enough for me.
Yeah, but she's looking down at you. She's watching over you there.
Yeah, I know. Can
And
you
more the pain
believe
could be from her
it
making
will
you
be?
trying to tell you, hey,
Can you believe it'll
she
be
might
three
be making
years
that
this?
pain worse
Oh,
for
I
you,
can.
telling you, hey, you need to stay the hell off of it.
Well, I mean, I'm allowed to get. I'm allowed to. Now I'm allowed to drive, but she told me to start out driving very close to the house, just where I know. So in case, um, in order to see if I'm comfortable with it. She said, if you're not
Short
comfortable
trips,
with
yeah,
it, then
short
wait,
trips.
don't drive yet. So,
Yep. Yeah. Which knee do you have done? The right or left?
left.
Oh, that's good. At least it ain't your driving foot,
Yeah,
your
well,
pedal
that's what I
foot.
said. I'm glad I didn't get a standard this time. I gave up. I haven't driven a standard in a long time because my knee's been so bad for like 7 years. So it's been at least that I had a standard.
Hmm.
Oh, it's been longer than that, I know. Yeah, it's been longer than that.
Wow.
But anyway, I'll have to show you
Yeah.
a picture of my truck. Jen, you'll laugh. I got I got Brody one too. If you remember his name on when we used to play GTA all the time, his name was Crazy Man on there. So he wanted
Right.
like a red, it written in red. We both like red on our black vehicles, and I got him Crazy Man for across his windshield, and I got Knuckin on the front of mine.
You know, be careful because I don't know if Pennsylvania put it through, but they don't want nothing on the windshields, on the windows at
Oh
all.
hell, we're allowed still here.
And they're down
It
here.
just
They're
can't.
trying to push it to where no.
Well, as long as you can see it, I can see out of mine, so they can't do anything. It's not like it's covering the entire windshield, just the top. But I mean, it's big,
They've
but
been.
it looks cool as shit. I also got another
Yeah.
decal that has Nothing But's Paranormal with the YouTube decal. See, when I got my first ones, they were too little. They were supposed to be bigger, but they turned out really small for some reason. Now I have them on the side of my truck, but they're so little you have to be right beside me to see them. But I got a big one for on the
Right.
back of the window of my truck, and then I have another one that says "No fucking with Nuckin." I haven't gotten them
Yeah.
put on
There we
yet,
go.
so yep.
There you go. There you go. I like that saying.
And on the inside of my truck is all it's my truck's black, and then on the inside it's all done up in like red bling, and I have red lights in the
Mm-hmm.
inside that I put in myself, and I am so proud of it. It looks really cool. I got more red lights for around the roof.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I'll have to take pictures. Well, I mean, I'll have to wait till spring now to do it, but anyway.
Can't wait. That'd be cool. really cool. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, Birdie, I got him the set of lights first. They blink different colors if you want them to, or they have a remote with them. You can hook them up and they'll go to the beat of your music, or you can set them for a certain color. Of course, I set them for red, so it looks really cool in my truck though. I'm such a kid.
Hey, you gotta all be kids at one point, as long as it's not,
Yeah.
tacky and all that shit.
Hey, I'm grown up when I have to be, but that's not too often. So I'm a kid.
Mm,
But that was a good
yeah.
showcase for her you did tonight. That was good.
hmm Yeah, it's like I said, she's all week. You'll be all week next week, so.
Yeah, I still got to go back and look at some of the,
And I still gotta go
just
through.
help you out so
I gotta
you
go.
can, so you can highlight the the ones that you have to sit there and scratch your head and go, okay, now how did that happen?
Right.
Like I said, the ghost
Yeah.
hand one still gets to everybody because, like I said, her name was Catherine. Like I said, it was Mark's niece. She was actually sitting in the living room opposite of where my phone was recording from. She was sitting on one of the couches. And not only did, when she captured that, she saw that with her own eyes, my phone captured it at the same time she saw it. So it was validated, you know, because at the time she
Nice.
didn't know my phone captured what she saw. She just said, look at that, it was a ball of light that went. And then right after it crossed the threshold of the steps, there's a piano sitting there where there was. I don't know if it's still there, but anyway, that's where I had my REM pod. And right after she saw it, it went right across to my REM pod and it lit the REM pod up. So
Nice.
that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard to explain. That somebody did that light and then made the REM pod go off. It's unexplainable to us. So. But
I
that
can't
one
wait.
video you showed, that's what I couldn't figure out. It showed those four students that had been killed, but it didn't say, or I mean, I figured they were deceased, but it didn't. The beginning of it, it didn't say like an intruder broke in, killed. It didn't say what happened to them. That's what I was wondering.
Now, apparently, well, from the second update on it, um, they were murdered.
Yeah,
They
I
were
saw
actually
that.
murdered in their beds.
Yeah, but I mean, did he know them or did he follow them home? That's what
Nope.
I was wondering.
He followed them home.
Wow. Well, I
Typical
think what it looks
stalker.
like is it said, didn't it say something about he was studying law, more or less? So I think he was trying to figure out if he could probably get away with it or not. That's what it
That's
sounded like to
possible,
me,
but
anyway.
holy hell, close to home. They found him in Pennsylvania. That's close to home. It's like, oh shit.
Well, there's a lot of
Alberta,
stuff that happens.
Alberta, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I'm not even sure where that is. So, yeah, I
No,
have
but they
no
got
idea.
him. He's in custody. He's in custody. I'm hoping he gets life.
Oh, he'll probably
I
get
don't
the
know if
death
there's been
penalty.
updates on it. I hope.
Well, he
Those I
should
don't mind
for
for death
for
penalty.
murders.
Mm-hmm.
Usually 2 or more, you can get the death penalty.
And that last.
I mean, I don't know all the law, but most. I watch a lot of oh, what the hell is that show? Well, it's true crime, and
Oh, there's
there's a
true
couple other
crime,
ones I watch.
unsolved mysteries,
Oh
unsolved
yeah,
mysteries. There's a bunch of different ones.
most of them are old ones though.
Right. You're gonna enjoy spotlights because I have a mixture of everything in the spotlights each week. And I don't have anybody up that no, I don't put the troublemakers up. I will not. Don't need that.
Oh, Jen, guess what? I got my bathroom set for the sink. You know, the
What?
top, the toothbrush holder, and all that. So on the first one, I can get my Floetrol and stuff. I'm going to finish those. I'm going to do those to match the rest of the bathroom. Have you looked at that yet? Probably not.
I don't even think it came through.
Yeah, it's on my
All I
short
have is your
videos.
kitty
It's in
cat one, I think.
shorts. They automatically put it in the short
Oh,
video.
on your page. Okay.
Yeah, my bathroom. I did those paint pours on the
Okay.
toilet seat. The toilet. I went wild.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out, Merkins.
I don't
I'll
know.
check
I
it
just thought
out
it was pretty
after
cool.
in the intermission here before Forgotten Whispers goes live. I'll jump over and check it out.
I
Yeah,
mean, if you
Forgotten
want to,
Whispers will be
I
going
knew you
live
you
tonight.
said
Like I
about for
said,
you.
yeah. But her channel's in my descriptions. Click on it and go, show her some love, please, guys.
Oh
Who
yeah, I'll
haven't
be
been
over
over
there
there.
if I don't fall asleep first. If I'm able to
Oh,
lay
I
down and
always fall
sleep, I
asleep
do, because then my leg doesn't
Forgotten
hurt.
Whispers. I'm always falling asleep in Forgotten Whisper stream. She's got the voice that is so smoothing and calming. I can go to sleep with her. Not in a dirty way, guys. So get that out of your heads.
Mine's too rough and gruff.
Oh, you missed it the other night. The other night she got him down before he did it, but she had you remember RD, the porn bomber? We
Who?
kicked him out of the room. What was it? 2 weeks ago when RD.
No.
Remember RD? Yeah, he's
Nope.
back. He was up on Whispers panel being a jerk, and we got him out quick because he's ready to porn bomber because he's
No,
being
I
an
don't remember
a
that
hole.
name. Not that I can remember. I
And then
don't
he was
remember
being
it.
an a
It doesn't
hole
sound familiar.
towards Boston Nick. I was about ready to jump up. I just went in big letters and I went, "Whispers, drop now!" Get that guy off because he was about ready to.
Yeah, I like
And
her
he tried
channel.
coming back in last
It's
night
not
underneath
that
a different name, and she got some.
her channel is anything but boring. It's just like around that time. Well, it's been lately. My sleep schedule is very off, but usually around that time, if I start getting tired, then I take my my 100 milligram med. That way I know I can sleep, because like I said, my leg aches so bad you would not believe it. And I did ask the doctor, and she said that
Oh
is
wow!
normal. And I was like, everybody complains about it. And the only way I can explain it is if you've ever had a really bad abscess toothache, imagine that, and it's like above the knee, up toward the thigh, and down. Not quite to your ankle, but
Oh wow!
it's just a toothache all the way through there. But I said, "Is that normal?" And she said, "Yeah, that is normal." So I was like, "Well, it doesn't feel like it, but
Time to get edibles. That'll
yeah,
help.
I haven't been. Hell, I haven't been to the dispensary in over a year. I have to get back over there. So, well, it's hard for me to get out, you know.
Yeah, I know. You know there's
Not for
some places
long.
that do deliver.
Yeah, I
There's
don't
some
know.
places that I gotta remember
I
which
don't know
one's
if
down
ours
there that
do or
deliver.
not.
You have to ask them. I know.
Well, they told me this time I go in,
Oh,
my pain management doctor told me to actually go in this next time and explain to them what I've got going on. And weed is really not helping. Um, with any of it. It really isn't. It'll relax me a little bit, but it does, but that's it. But he said, go in and explain to them what's
do you know
wrong, and
which strain?
they could probably, huh?
Which strain were they giving you? Do you
Oh
remember?
hell, I don't know. I don't know, but
There's
what I
sativa.
know was skunk weed. It was skunk weed. I know that it smelled like skunk weed, and it was strong shit. I can tell you that. Well,
And that was
I don't
hyper.
smoke it all that often, so I don't even know where my little jar went. I had it.
That's hybrid.
Oh, I have no idea. I
That's
don't know anything
hybrid.
about it, but I
I
know it smelled
go.
like skunk weed.
I do the edibles of the indica.
Yeah, but they're
I
so
do the edibles
expensive,
of
Jen.
the
I gotta
indica.
watch because I only get paid once a month. So
So do I. So do I, Nuckins. You gotta
yeah,
remember,
I
so do
mean,
I.
I know
I
Birdie would
know.
help me, but
I
damn,
know how it
60
can
for
be.
this and 60 for that. That's
They don't have
I
a
don't know.
point
Right now,
system.
I'm more focused on getting my house fixed up and painted, and I can't wait to get out of here.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
We passed a one of those
Definitely.
trailer lot, that sells trailers, and I said to Birdie, I said we ought to stop there on the way back, if I feel all right. Of course, I didn't feel all right, but uh, I and then we passed this one that sold like sheds, like your bigger. I said, yeah, the Birdie goes there. You can buy one of them, put two together, and there you go. I said that'd be about the right size for me too. It'll be nice because he does take care of me, help take care of me and stuff. If it wasn't for him, I'd have nobody. But uh, we're gonna be on the same piece of ground, and he'll have his own trailer, and I'll have mine. So I think that'll be nice.
Yeah, try not to get propane. See if you can get it that it's gas heat. Gas or
No,
electric.
what
Propane is a
fuck
pain in
electric.
the
I
ass,
have
and there's
electric
so
right
many
now. Fuck
skunk
that.
companies.
You do not want electric.
Okay, and then go with gas.
Not with the electric.
And
I
then
have
go with
electric
gas.
baseboard heating, and that is, oh my god. But
Oh yeah, that goes
when I
up. Yeah,
come
the electric baseboard heaters.
now, I'm gonna look into getting one of
Like
those
down
outside
here,
furnaces.
the generators. You mean?
They're just, I know they're called an outside furnace. You can either burn like pellets in them or anything like that. Wood. That's what I want to get. They're expensive to buy, but they say that everybody I've talked to that had one or has one says they paid for themselves like in the first year or two. So they are worth getting.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Oh wow.
So you can't have them in the city, of course.
Here, my gas bill because of course they don't like any of that stuff. They don't even like having They won't even let you have the kerosene heaters in the houses anymore.
They don't say anything about it here. I don't have them, but I can't stand. I get sick when I use them.
Oh well. I gotta put water on top of mine on top. If I, when I was little, I had to put water, like a
Yeah,
can of
we always
water on
did
top
that
of it
too. Made
because
moisture
it
in the
dried out
air.
my sides.
Yep.
Yeah. Like down here, I mean, I have gas heat, and the most I paid for the gas heat, maybe the highest I've ever paid was like maybe $40.
Yeah.
And our electric bills anywhere from 100 to every now and then it'll go up to 300, but that's not very often.
Yeah, mine's always high
But
because of the
yeah,
electric baseboard heating.
I like it down here. It's cheaper.
Don't you dare. No.
Cheaper
Get out of my
and
yarn.
more
Get
relaxing. Everybody's friendly.
Nobody is here, and that's another reason why I hate it here. No, get out of my yarn, you little
Everybody.
shit. Go. Get. They're so
Flick
bad.
on the nose very lightly. Just do a little flick on the nose. Not hard, just a little flick.
Oh, I know.
And you say
No,
no.
they just know when I say no. Usually look at me and then run. But they'll be back because they come back and tease me. Then I'm going to get your yarn.
Oh, they'll wait till you go to sleep and get it.
No, I have it in a box. I keep it in a box. I don't have any more plastic tubs. I got to get another plastic tub for the yarn I'm doing. Ouch, get off my leg, get off my leg. Oh. Why do you guys wait to be so bad when I'm on with somebody live?
Because they're stinkers.
Oh, these two kittens are, let me tell you.
Yeah. Tabby, right now she's starting to come in because it's getting cold out. And she was in today,
Yeah.
and oh my gosh, she was all over me. She's like,
Staying
Mom, I
warm.
missed you. Yep. But yeah, ever since she found out she can go in and out the doggy door, she's hardly, when it comes to summertime, spring or summer, you hardly see her inside except for when she wants to eat.
Yep.
And then she'll come in. But she stays in the backyard. She doesn't go out away from the house. She stays right in the backyard. So.
Oh, shit. Where did the ball go? No, you're not getting it.
Everybody's quiet in the chat tonight. What's up? Just
No,
listening.
I said. What's up?
I said everybody's quiet in the chat tonight. They just want to listen. They're allowed to. Hit that like, hit the thumbs up for me, guys.
Smash that like button or this 5-foot witch will put a curse on you.
I love when you say that. I do.
Oh, I can't wait to get back out there, Jen. I know I keep saying it and everybody's sick of hearing it, but they're just going to have to get used to getting, to hearing it because I've been homebound, it seems, or I should say bedbound, it seems for too long. I know that, and haven't been able to get out and do anything, and I just can't wait to get better and get going again.
No, you'll get back out there. It's like I said, you'll get back out there,
Yeah,
sis.
I think I have to go to the hotel first and talk with Blair because, in fact, I got to text him, tell him I have 6 weeks of therapy, but see when he wants me to come over.
Yeah,
He
can you do me a
has something to do.
favor?
He's doing that movie. What?
Can you ask Blair if I can show one of his videos on YouTube?
Yeah, I'll ask him.
Of the Blair House?
No, it's his
I
is
don't
the
want to
Grand
show
Midway
it unless I have
Hotel.
his permission.
Blair owns the
I don't
Grand
want to show
Midway
it unless I
Hotel
have
home.
his permission. Okay. I just don't want to show it without his permission.
Yeah, and I don't know the new woman's name. I had it wrote down, of course, can't find it, but I forget the woman's name now that owns the Bel Air house because Kristen Lee sold it about 2 years ago, I guess. And the owner of the Hinsdale house, his name is Dan, but I
The
forget
Blair
his
House,
last
that's the one that's. Yeah, the Blair House is the one that's back in those woods, right?
No, you're Bel Air house. No, Bel Air house is in a small town in Ohio. You're probably thinking of the Hinsdale house.
Yes, be careful in there, please, if you ever go back in there.
Oh, I'm going back. Pear and I are talking about doing a
Be
collab
very
there this year.
careful.
Oh, hon, I know what I'm doing for the most part.
That middle room in that house is evil.
Honey,
You haven't
that's where
noticed
the
with all the
exorcism
flies in
was
there.
performed.
I know. I know.
And the guy's name that witnessed it, I've got pictures of his signature on the wall and the date he signed it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's on one of
Wow.
my videos.
Well, that's probably one of the videos that we pull up. But, yeah, I mean, that house is, wow.
Well, it's I always tell
I mean,
everybody
just watching it, I feel the vibes.
it's as haunted on the inside as it is the outside. Because behind it up on the hill, there was a Native American massacre. Now, as far as I know, they never found out the tribe name. But I still think, and I told Mark one night, well, I asked Mark one night, I said, because I didn't know it till after I got there about the Indian massacre. But I was getting all this activity in the living room, and Mark
Never
couldn't
found out
believe
the
it. He
tribe
says,
name?
"We've never gotten that much activity in the living room." And I said, later on, I thought about it. And I said, "Mark, you told me about the Indian massacre." And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, I'm part Native American." I said, "Maybe they think they can, they can relate to me more. I don't know. It was just a theory." And he said, "I never thought of that." He said, "That's a possibility." Because that's where I was getting the K2s going off, that like they were going off in Morse code. We've never seen that before with K2s, and there was 3 K2s going to red at the same time, multiple times, just like Morse code.
Oh, wow.
And I do have proof of that on a
Wow.
couple of the videos.
Yeah, I know. That one video, I end up like constantly writing in your chat saying, "Hey, you need to look at this in here." Because I know you
Oh,
picked up a
Seneca
couple of
bookstore.
voices too on your video.
Well, they were going off like that off and on for, I don't know, 12 hours. Seneca, stop it. Hold on.
So you can get either barking at the kitties or she has a visitor in the room. Seneca is very keen.
Okay, I have no idea what that was
I'll
all
go
about.
for about maybe, I don't know. I'll
Oh,
go for
that's right.
about 15 more minutes here and then I was going to say, I'm going to go for about 15 more minutes and then I'm going to shut down so we can be regrouped and ready to go jump in Forgotten Whisper stream at 11.
Yeah.
Or 11:10, I should say.
Alrighty.
Then you might have a little
Yeah,
visitor. That's why, son.
oh, you never know in my bedroom.
I haven't done one here yet, a paranormal one yet here. I should, because I keep on hearing a male gentleman of an Indian. He always plays the drum and sings.
Well, you should do
Every
some
now and then
research on that area first, Jen. See what you come up with.
yeah, I'm gonna. And then I do know about this house. It's got a couple of spirits in it. It has a black dog in here, which was killed, left to be killed, emaciated and died. In the back, there used to be a shed. A little girl had had got killed in the back. She was locked in the shed. And then somebody in front of my driveway, or the driveway, this is way before we, moved here and everything. was murdered right at the end of my driveway. He's one that's really active. It's like he'll make a bunch of noise outside. I just haven't got him to, I just haven't tried to do any, contacts
Wow.
yet because I'm trying to do the research and stuff first before I do a paranormal
Yeah,
night.
now are you going to be using the necrophonic app, or do you still have that?
Yes, I do. I still have it.
Okay. I don't. I swear by that.
I
There's a
use
lot of
that,
people
and I
that say,
use
"Oh, that's fake." I mean, like I said,
nope.
I know there's a lot of program words in that, and I've found a lot of them. But you know, I don't think they would program Nuckin Futz in there or Nuckin. I don't think they would program my son's first and middle name.
Exactly.
Like you remember when I used to do the ones for my kitchen where I'd hold up objects and say, "What is this?" or "What color is this?"
Yeah.
I'll never forget that time I held up that lighter and it was blue, and I asked what color this was, and like seconds later, you heard 3 different spirits say blue, blue, blue. It was so weird. So nobody will ever convince me that the necrophonic app is fake. I'm sorry. I've had too many. I discount a lot of times, like if you
It's
ever
not
hear the
fake.
word
It's not fake.
no. But
Well,
if
you
I'm
heard my name on it
investigating
a
and I
couple of
hear the
times.
word if I hear the word devil, like I'll discount that unless it's referring to something that I just asked, or you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm in a
Yeah.
cemetery and I hear evil, okay, I pretty much discount that. Unless I'm asking a question, are you good or evil? And then if it says evil, okay, fine. But if it just pops out with the word evil and it doesn't have anything to do with what I'm talking about, I pretty much discount that word.
Right.
Unless it pertains
But
to something I'm asking about.
I tested it on a phone that didn't have anybody's names in it or anything like that. And I was getting my name and a couple others.
Oh yeah.
And there was nothing on it. There was no names on it at all. So I know it works.
No, I know it works.
I still use a Paratech too.
Yeah, I'm not much for that one. Oh my goodness, Seneca. Stop it! That's enough.
Seneca wants to put her 2 cents in. Let her put her 2 cents in. She's allowed.
You mean he?
Or he, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't even know
Seneca
what
just
he's
wants to
barking
chat
at.
with us.
Hey,
Or what's
come
he
over
looking
here and
over at?
behave. I can't even see him. He's on the other side of the desktop over where the. Oh, I see what he's barking at. One of the kittens hiding in a box.
He's alerting you, saying, "Hey, Mom, guess who's in a box?"
Yeah, they've been playing in that stupid box. So funny.
And Seneca's just still getting used to them.
Oh,
Do you still have your other dog?
No. I'll tell you about that later.
Oh, okay. Okay, no problem.
Yeah,
We'll
that
get
it
that,
got bad.
offline.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no problem. And that. Let's see. Yeah, yep, we're definitely booked up till February on
That's pretty cool.
spotlights. We're a little bit, yeah, February. Second week in February, we're booked up to. And I'm still waiting for other ones to get back to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, Jen, if you want me to,
One
I
I
can.
was really surprised. Go ahead, Nuckins.
Oh, I was just gonna say, if you want me to pick out some that I think have the best, the best evidence in them, so you don't have to go hunting, I can do that if I get a chance here. Seneca.
Uh, yeah, if you get a chance and have free time, yeah, send me a list over if you can
Now, what you
of
can
what
take them right
you
off
want.
my channel, right?
Yep, you seen how I do with Forgotten Whispers?
Yeah, but I see how
You
you.
see how I
Oh
pull?
my God, this dog.
Love you too, Seneca. Anyway, how I do Forgotten Whispers, I can do the same way for yours.
All right, well that way I can just go down the list and I'll go through them and let you know which ones I think are the most that I think are the, you know what I mean? Make people scratch their heads and go, okay, now how do we explain this?
Yeah, yeah, yep. That's fine, as long as I have the what date and month or what day, wherever it shows at the bottom. I can just go right to it. Look it up
Yeah,
and go right to it. And Forgotten Whispers, I'm just kind of like feeling, I'm feeling around on hers, trying to put up ones that, how she covers and stuff. And it's like I said, I love how she covers stuff.
yeah,
She does not
she's
put
a
anything
sweet
up
gal.
there that isn't true.
Right.
Now, it's like I said, the next 2 days we'll be doing the drama side of it, of what she does. And
Oh,
then
goody.
Friday, I'm just gonna have it laid back and talk and get everybody's opinion, what they think.
Yep, that'll be cool.
And I'm gonna try to keep off on Saturdays and Sundays of streaming because I am on the free time or the free StreamYard, so that way I can keep my hours, so I ain't getting cut off of it quick.
Yeah, I want to start going live. I was actually thinking about going live yesterday after I came back from my doctor's appointment. Like I said, that didn't work out too good. I didn't realize how sore I was going to be after riding in the car for 3 hours.
Nope. Well, trust me. I mean, now I didn't think I was gonna go live today because I couldn't break my headache behind my eyes because of my glaucoma. I didn't think I was gonna go live,
Yeah,
but did end up getting me a soda, and it actually was a caffeine headache.
yeah. Caffeine withdrawal headaches suck.
So, that's the worst. That is the worst.
I hate the ones I get from if I don't have a hat on or something and I go out in a real windy night or something, especially, in the winter when it's cold and I get those wind headaches. Oh my God, they hurt so bad.
Yeah. You, yeah, I just.
Well, hon, thanks for having me up. I'm going to drop down and hopefully I'll meet you over at Wispy's.
Oh yeah, I'll be over there. Definitely.
All right. Again, thanks for having me up and you
Definitely.
take care, honey. I'll see you
She's my
soon.
other girl.
All right. Love you, sis.
All
See
right.
ya.
Love you, sis. Yep, yep. Yep, that was Nuck and Butts, guys. Yeah, Forgotten Whispers gonna be going live at 11:10. Description, her channel is in my description. Please go over, check her out, give her bunches of loves. She's got a pretty good crew over there. Hers is the backwoods. So she has backwoods. I had the campfire. I had the campfire crew. She has backwoods crew. I thought that was kind of cute going together there. But yeah, please give her some love and go over, say hello to her, support her, and her chat's just as good as mine, where it's laid back. Nobody gets banned out of there unless they're being a really, really total jerk, and they have to be really bad to get kicked out. but she goes, it's like I said, she does different things. I don't know if she's gonna. I'm not sure what she's doing tonight. I know last night was the glare and morbid. I don't know if she's going to continue that tonight or if she's going to move on to BHB. I will not try not. I mean, I know there'll probably be some videos where in her drama site or setting where you'll see BHB. But it's like I said, I will not show. And there's a court case going on between her and another subscriber, Queen Bee. There's enough going around that people are showing the court case of. I will not be showing that one out of respect for Queen Bee and BHB, which I'm biting my tongue. I'm biting my tongue. I'm really biting my tongue. But yeah. But she does others. She does Molly. She does a whole bunch of different ones. But it's like last night she did the morbid and glare because of the little situation that's going on there. Speaking of, I emailed Glare for Spotlight. He hasn't gone back to me for that. I want to do another person, which he's silly. I mean, he's funny. A lot of people don't really care for him, but it's just he acts, it's more or less like an act on here, but he's funny. He goes by Hussy. I do want to end up doing a spotlight on him. He is funny as hell. I'm sorry. he likes more of the drama stuff than anything. But I said something earlier in one of the chats because I know he watches one of the channels and have that channel spotlighted, which will be in, I think, another one in February. I think she's in February. Either at the end of June. No, she's at the end of July. Yeah, and I wrote in there, so hopefully he might see it and say go for it. But it's like I said, everybody pretty much I'm showing does not put up false information. They don't believe in that. They always put out, truth and stuff on the information. As you saw with Forgotten Whispers. She always, puts out the truth out there. So, okay, it's 10:15, guys. I'm going to shut down so everybody can go do what they need to do before Forgotten Whispers goes live. I appreciate everybody that came in and hung out with me and everything. And thank you, Forgotten Whispers, for hanging in there for a little bit. I know you were on the phone, sweetheart, but that's first. Your husband comes first, sweetheart. We will continue tomorrow with the other side of what she does, the drama side. We'll continue there. I hope everybody has a good night. Love and hugs. Thank you, mods that came in. I appreciate yous in the chat. It's like I said, I do want to do something for the mods on once a month on Saturday. I just got to figure out what I'm gonna do. Show appreciation to you guys. Other than that, I am Monday through Friday going to be streaming. Until I can get the paid version, because I'm on the free version. You only get like 20, 24 hour or 25 hours, something like that. And with having that, I'm just going to do Monday through Friday for at the moment. All right. I'll chat with everybody later. Love and hugs, everybody. Be safe out there. And if you do go out, please do the buddy system with somebody. Don't ever don't ever be by yourself. And here we go. We're going to end it out.
Deeper than the ocean, if you turn around.